Hi Virgo, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have a reading for you, Virgo, and we're going to have an extended reading, but with your person spread just like this, because this is definitely about somebody else, you and somebody. We have exchanging gifts and celebrations right here. And here the cat is, they're both giving each other a gift. The cat is giving the ballerina, she's, it's like a music box, and but basically she's a fairy ballerina, and she popped out of the box, and the cat's giving her a gift, and she's giving the kitty, the cat, a gift as well. And he was playing here, and there's like little hearts here. Yeah, it's very beautiful. And then we have the celebrations gift card here. You're going to celebrate some type of I believe, a union with somebody, or a reunion, right? It doesn't have to always be a reunion. It could be that you are kind of getting into union with somebody and you are exchanging gifts. We do have the card to be fair, so you've made like a clear decision here that you believe is like a balanced decision, because here she is and she's holding the scales, and I feel like it was a hard decision, because she has like 4 arms here to hold these scales up, almost like I need all these arms to make a fair decision, right? Or I need all my wisdom, because sitting on her head is the owl. So you're trusting your wisdom, but I feel like this was some type of a hard decision. You could have been trying to be fair, maybe fair to yourself, right? Which is really the most important thing, unless you have really kind of, it really is, right? Because we can't bring balance to ourselves if we are not fair to ourselves, which can be, this fair situation could be about anything. You could, maybe you're working the wrong job. I'm just saying you have to bring balance to yourself. And you could be saying, well, to be fair to myself, or to bring harmony, right? And balance these scales within, kind of, I have to move on, or something like that. But you've made some type of decision here. And you have been patiently planning something, waiting for the right moment. Yeah, I feel like to approach somebody, to offer them a gift, and to celebrate. I feel like in this reading you're kind of hoping for a reunion with somebody, or you're hoping to get into union with somebody. And then this card over here, we have the woman here, and she is, this lady here who is patiently waiting, she's waiting for the right moment. And we know she's waiting for the right moment because she's dressed really beautifully, right? So she has planned this, right? She's not sitting around in her, her flip-flops or whatever, and, her little sweats or something like that. And so you have like carefully planned something. You have, and you're going toward that, whatever, whoever or whatever that is. You've already made this decision. And time is but the stream I go a-fishing in. Patience, waiting for the right moment. It's interesting here, because I drink at it, but while I drink, I see the sandy bottom and detect how shallow it is. Its thin current slides away, but eternity remains. You could be in this energy where you're not going to live forever, but the only thing left is like eternity. And what I mean by that, you might think somebody is your partner also in another life. You could be thinking that. But for sure, you're thinking that, I don't have forever. And because they talk about the pond that is like drying up kind of a little bit, right? How shallow it is and how soon it could be. You feel like you're waiting for the right time, but you could feel like something's running out. Like maybe this is the right time. I have to go get this. And then we have this other lady here. And she is waiting as well, I believe. Oh, let's see. Inner peace, an instant in time. Let's see what it says. We are lost in the moment, staring into a void, utterly engrossed and transfixed on some specific point or action in the distance. In this state, we are oblivious to time and reality. You could be kind of like meditating this as well. Like you're planning something, but at the same time, you might like kind of... maybe you're in your own little trance about this once in a while, kind of, right? Kind of like when we're kids and we are daydreaming, right? And like your mom says, wake up or something like that. Or we're sitting on the bus and we start, to daydream. I know that when I was a kid, I would sit on the bus and kind of daydream sometimes, right? I don't think kids even daydream anymore, because everything is so fast, and, the phones and the computers and all that, yeah. There's something very innocent and spiritual that has been removed by all this technology. Yeah, there is. There's more too, more too that. But let's see. The young woman seated on a columned platform stares at the dragonfly settling on the lilies below. Yeah, this is all about, it's basically about kind of meditating and trying to bring inner peace. But I believe that you are really kind of daydreaming about somebody. And we have here, it's probably about this plan that you have, this perfectly planned, like waiting for the right time. We have autonomy, illumination, and new ideas. Yeah, you're bringing a truth to somebody, like some clarity or an illumination to somebody here. You could have got your own illumination, right? Because we have autonomy with it. Autonomy, is just kind of taking care of yourself and taking your own power, something like that. And we have, let's see what we have for Virgo. We have, wow, for Virgo. And in the past was you were praying for this to come true, Virgo. Here you are on your knees, and the Seven of Wands are here, and they all have the sprouts on them, and he's actually praying. And we see you meditating up here, and because daydreaming is meditating, it is. I mean, it's definitely a form of it, right? Depends how you might kind of, but it is definitely. So let's see what else we have for Virgo. Let's see what's on your mind. Let's see what's on Virgo's mind. And I feel like this is a very beautiful reading. I do. You have a new beginning with somebody. And, most likely you're planning this. And you know how beautiful this is. Celebrations and exchanging gifts. You could surprise somebody. Yeah, yes. So you're waiting for the right moment to surprise somebody because she popped out of the box like a surprise. Kind of like Jack in the Box, right? Pops out. Right? I don't know if you guys know who Jack in the Box is. He pops out. Remember the restaurant? I don't know if they have Jack in the Box restaurants anymore. I don't really know. But it's about a surprise. And Jack in the Box had a little attitude, Virgo. He did. Okay, let's see what we got, which is kind of cute, right? Let's see what we have. And in your environment is the Page of Pentacles reversed in this deck. I feel like you really thought about this a lot. Because we see the meditating here. And you're waiting patiently and you planned. And your concern is the Queen of Wands. So this is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, typically, right? In the near future, you have your Ace of Cups, a brand new beginning here. I mean, I can't downplay this and kind of go by this card so fast. No. And the fish is flying out. So, the fish talks about intuition and somebody trusting their feelings, right? Either that or you're a fisherman, Virgo, right? Maybe you're thinking, you know what? It smells like fish to me. Hopefully not, right? Let's see what your desire could be. Judgment. You want a rebirth with somebody. You've already made the decision. We see to be fair over here. You were trying to make a fair decision, a balanced decision. And, when we do that, we are seeking balance or harmony. But there could be somebody, maybe, I don't know if you're hurting somebody here, because it looks like you're kind of making this really hard decision. It does kind of look like that. But, let's talk about, your focus here is somebody here. Definitely that you want to return to, and you're going to surprise them. OMG, Virgo. So we have the Emperor and the outcome. You're taking control of this. You might be sacrificing somebody here, Virgo, because he's holding the slain lamb. But the Emperor talks about somebody like kind of getting up, taking control, having the willpower, right? The courage. It's a deliberation, like a deliberating act, like being deliberate. Like, I'm going to do this. You could be sacrificing some ending, like giving up something here, like an ending, like giving up. Maybe it's not a person, but it could be like a career, or maybe you live far away from this person. So this is burdening here. In this deck here, the Ten of Wands, this is burdening here. It could have been burdening. Maybe you were in a family situation here. You could have drank from somebody's cup here and kind of maybe a couple people here. And it's possible you were with somebody else. Because here, in this deck, in this card here, we see this card different in different spreads, like how it kind of fits in. But here you are drinking from this cup. You're going to drink these other 3 cups, Virgo. Yeah, you can tell by his body language. It could be burdening for you to maybe walk away from a family or maybe return to one, possibly. Because you kind of were indulging. You could have been drinking, like, you could have had a couple people at the same time, possibly. And you could be returning to the one that you have decided to return to. The King of Swords, and talk about that. Here you are grabbing the sword for the decision. Yeah, you're not grabbing the sword so you can kind of gut this fish. Where is that fish at? No, you're not. In the Ace of Cups. No, you're not. You're not going to cut, you know, you're not going to do anything violent. You're going to make a decision, Virgo. Right? With the sword. So let's get one more card here. We have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. This could be you not waiting any longer. And you're not, because you have planned this out perfectly. Here she is. She already planned, and now she's waiting patiently. Like when to make her exact move. And she's sitting here quietly, using her intuition. The fish are down here. You could be waiting quietly, like you've already planned to make a move, and now the final moment when you're gonna like do this could be like in your head. Like, what am I gonna like? Is it gonna be this Friday or next Friday or whatever? In the past, the King of Pentacles, that's you. Maybe you wanted this pentacle here because it's up above your head. You look kind of grouchy here. Maybe you didn't accept somebody's pentacle here in the past, right? Because you couldn't. Maybe you were with somebody else. But this is about somebody who looks like they're kind of mad and they want that pentacle, but they're looking forward like, I can't reach for it right now. It's not the right time. I feel like in the past, though, you could have been praying here that maybe somebody would reach for that pentacle and accept you or take you back, something like that. And what's on your mind is the 3 of Cups for Virgo and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, this is a reconciliation. You could be leaving somebody here with the 6 of Swords. But what's on your mind here is reconciling with somebody. Could be joy over here, but we know there's somebody here you want to be with. And reconciling, a third party could be on your mind, kind of. And what I mean by that is 3 people, like 2 other people, right? Because there could be 3 people here for some. You look like you're making a decision to, like, for me, kind of be your own best friend and go towards somebody that you need in your life, that you really love and that you think is your soul partner. And so what's on your mind could be a reconciliation here and leaving, possibly, but this could be reconciling and getting to a calmer place with this person. Because you have some doubt here about somebody. I feel like you do. Yeah, you have some doubt here about if this person maybe will take your gift or take your love. Because I feel like you're probably going to surprise this person. Really interesting here. What's on your mind? 2 of Swords. You already put the swords down. I feel like what this is that you're not sure if this person that you want to return to or really be with here, if you can get to a place of harmony with this person or balance or maybe a more peaceful place. You might have done something to this person in the past because you have some doubt here about somebody you really love. But you're doing this anyway. You're like, I planned this, and yeah. Let's see what we have in the near future. We have the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess. You have a brand new beginning in love with somebody. It could be a secret here. Somebody who was kept kind of hidden. There could be a Piscean, a Scorpio. You could just simply be trusting your intuition, because in this reading you are trusting your intuition. You're like, this is kind of where I need to go, who I need to be with, so I need to like trust it. We see the fish everywhere in this reading. Yeah, they are down here in the Ace of Cups. Somewhere else too. I forget. You could have gone through an awakening here. Judgment is here. Spiritual awakening. So let's see what else we have here. You know, you could be making this decision here, possibly, to go towards somebody. You might have money worries on your mind at the same time. It's possible here that it is just possible you could. You're not hesitant, but you're apprehensive. Like kind of nervous, kind of. About this situation. But you're just taking the sword to make this decision, showing up over here as well. And your concern here is the Queen of Wands. So this could be the person that you are like deeply in love with, I feel like. Let's see what we have. Four of Pentacles. So you want to hold on to that person. Your concern could be them. Your concern could be that maybe there's a High Priestess here who wants to keep your money. There could be some concern about money in this reading, that somebody's going to get greedy, and it could be, because that card can speak to that. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Sun card. And your concern could be if you're returning to somebody, somebody could maybe, because you have a doubt here. So when we see that, we have to kind of ask ourselves, what's the doubt? Why? Why the doubt? Right? It's like a detective. What's the motive? Why would they kind of kill that person or whatever? But you could be concerned that this person that you want could be thinking you were a greedy shit. Maybe because you had, excuse my language, you guys, maybe because you had two people at the same time. Because, you know, there could be a fire sign here. A fire sign will call you out. Anybody might. But a fire sign will, you know, be all fiery and go, what? You had me and them too? Like you were a greedy, you know, maybe you were. And what I mean by that, in this reading, you look like you could be leaving somebody, right? But, you know, even if you were a Virgo in the past, right? Nobody's here to judge anybody here. No, God, no. But even if you were, you don't want that anymore. You just want one person, for sure. You're like, this is best, I believe, from the balance in my life and the harmony in my life. I also feel like you want to, like, balance the scales with somebody. Like, bring balance between you both. And in your environment is the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Sun card. So this is an illumination, and we see it with this other card. And, yes, we do. And we also see here, yeah, in your environment, wow. Somebody might be, it's possible here, oh, I feel like what this is that you realize you could have been immature in the past. You could have. Yeah. No digs on you guys. I'm just reading these cards, all right? Yeah, don't let anybody get sensitive here. Yeah, and anyway, if you guys are sensitive, I'm probably not the right reader for you. Because I'm a Sag, and I just tell it like I see it. Yeah, no sugar coating. Yeah, especially we don't use GMO sugar. No, we never use sugar over here, you guys. In terms of sugar coating, right? I remember I used to hear a reader say that, but she always sounded a little sad, and I'm like, well, that's nice. You're not sugarcoating, but you sound sad, right, in your readings, right? So, you know, this Page of Pentacles reversed here. This can talk about, this is in your environment. You have an illumination. I feel like that you were immature with somebody. Probably, unless somebody in your environment is being immature. This could be somebody who realizes their value here. And your value now. Like you could be doing that, realizing your value kind of. Or realizing that you didn't have a value before. And what I mean by that is that you were not mature. It's hard to have values if you're immature, right? Because you can't see things the way they really are. Yeah, my daughter said to me that, you know, she's young, but, you know, she said it was okay if they were going to let people steal. And I go, no, they're promoting crime and violence, and you can get shot. Because out here in California, it's legal. It's legal, you know. Theft is legal, pretty much. And I go, no, that just promotes, you know, just promotes more crime and can really hurt somebody. They can go get a job. But that's a big longer, and there's a reason for that, why they're condoning that or supporting it. But we're not going to talk about it here. But I feel like, you know, I don't know how we got into that. Oh, like values, right? I feel like Virgo, you in this reading here, you're realizing your own value, but you're doing it because you have matured. I feel like you have, for some of you guys, because you see something you didn't see before, and we can't see things when we're immature. No, we can't. We can't see really like what's right, how things really should be, or we can't even see the truth in other situations because of the thing I said about my daughter. When she said that, I almost like fainted. Really? You could be in the store and you could be like a victim of that robbery. And I don't remember what she said about that, but that's why I knew that she is 25, almost 25, but you know, probably really indoctrinated for sure. So let's see what we have. We have the Judgment card. This is your desire. Let's see what we have. And we have the Queen of Cups. So this could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you love. You could simply be making a decision here and there's a Queen of Cups involved. You might be wanting a rebirth, but you want to be compassionate to somebody else. That Queen of Cups always talks about compassion. Here she is petting the dolphin, right? Which speaks to compassion. And let's see what else we have. We have the Knight of Pentacles. That's you. You want a rebirth with somebody. I feel like you're being compassionate in this reading. And before, you might have been a little bit immature and not compassionate. That's another thing. People sometimes, it just depends. Like, I feel like my daughter was still, you know, being a little immature. But yeah, she is immature in that way. She didn't understand that you don't support that. You don't support that in society. That's a collapse of a society. When you support that behavior and lawlessness, right? So in that way, she's, you know, she's being immature. But I feel like, you know, you are like, I feel like you want to be compassionate because you have matured. Yeah, I feel like you're seeing things like you have not seen things in the past. OMG. And the Emperor is here, and this is in your outcome with the Three of Swords reversed. This is you, I believe, maybe sacrificing a situation to heal another situation. And if you are not sacrificing another situation, you are kind of taking control of your life and being very strong here, controlling your own empire. But you could be sacrificing the past, like maybe some immaturity or something like that, because you've grown in this reading. Yeah, you have. Virgo. So if you were 5'6", now you're 5'9", for sure, right? We're going to end this reading, you guys. And thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go to the extended, though. Yeah, we are. And we're going to have your person spread just like this. I really want to see about this person. Because if you are really walking away from somebody too, Virgo, I want to see whose spread shows up. That person or the person that you have been planning to go to. So for some of you guys, you're just planning to have a new beginning in your life. But for some, you could really be kind of walking away from somebody, right? You could be. But I want to see what comes up in that reading. We're going to get their spread just like this. We are. And see how they feel about you. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And please don't make any comments I made about these, you know, these, like this crime and stuff. Because you can't speak freely. And that's another thing. OMG, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.